Hi Soul Fam, welcome back to this channel where we do tarot readings every single Monday and Reiki charged guided meditations and sound healings every single Thursday. If we haven't met before, I'm Frances. I'm so excited to be connected with you, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of the tarot readings for the week ahead or any of our guided meditations, Reiki, sound healings, all the good stuff. If you are seeing this video after the week that it was recorded, please trust that it found you at exactly the right time and that this reading will still apply to you. But again, you're going to want to subscribe so that moving forward, everything is up to date and you receive the guidance as it comes, okay? So this is the Four Noble Tarot deck. This deck is available on my website or on Etsy if you live outside of the United States, or if you're an Etsy lover. I know some people prefer to shop on Etsy, so it is available there. And I will leave the link to purchase it below. It's all sustainably made and hand illustrated, and it is based on the traditional Rider-Waite deck, but the descriptions and the imagery has been updated to support the life that we live today. So without further ado, let's dive in. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected. And everyone here's energy as well. And welcoming in my spiritual team. And each and every person watching spiritual team as well. Good. All right, let's dive in. So spreading our cards. I know this is going to sound kind of random, but a lot of times when I'm connecting energy, spiritual teams will show me imagery. And today they were showing me Aladdin, particularly that song I am not going to sing, but the lyrics are like, Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali Ababa, and I feel like they're empowering us this week. Like, it's very bold and energetic, and they're like, you are royalty. So don't forget that. Yeah, you deserve to have what you want, what you need, what you desire. Your expectations are not too high. Actually, keep those expectations in a place that is matching your worth, which is so much, right? You are royalty, right? Beautiful. Okay, anyways, let me hover my hand. Feel free to join me here if you want to close your eyes. Otherwise, you're welcome to just watch me. Apologize for that background noise. It's Monday, I'm doing laundry, and that is my washing machine. So apologies for that. If you're new here, we do real-time tarot. So I don't edit. I know that it may be not considered perfect, but none of us are perfect. So it is what it is. Apologies if you can hear that. All right, I'm just gonna hover my hand. Beautiful. So we have one card, two cards, and then two cards here. So let's see what this first card is. Ooh, okay. The Tower. So this makes sense actually based on where we are right now, kind of in the year. The Tower card is the card of overwhelm. It is the card of a lot going on. Maybe even feeling like you can't quite keep up and like everything is tumbling down around you. You have to manage your schedule, and you have to manage buying presents, and you have to manage the house and the normal duties going on and all the things. And so this card is reminding you, number one, it's acknowledging the overwhelm. Like, spiritual team is saying, hey, we see it. You're not just feeling, overwhelmed for no reason. This is a busy time. This is a very busy time of year. So give yourself some grace as you move through it, yeah? Part two of the Tower, stay quiet. Shh. Part two of the Tower is healthy compartmentalization. Now, what I mean by that is segmenting life into different categories, right? So we're gonna have work over here, home life over here, personal development over here, children over here, goals over here, to-do list over here, all of these different essentially smaller towers. So instead of one large tower where if one thing goes wrong, everything comes crumbling down, you have a kingdom of multiple little towers, right? So coming back even to that first piece of imagery, that royalty, like you are the royal in a kingdom with multiple little towers, multiple little areas that house different segments of your life. Now, the reason for this is because it's so easy for us to say, oh my gosh, I missed a deadline at work. Ugh, everything is the worst. When actually, if we practice healthy compartmentalization, that's the work tower. Ooh, work tower, a little tricky right now, but hey, all my other towers are actually okay, right? Or maybe you have 3 towers right now that are, need a little bit of upkeep, but the rest of them are fine. That healthy compartmentalization is going to help you recognize that, yes, while things may be challenging and while there might be a lot going on, you can only, they're saying you can only focus on what you can focus on. You can't focus on all of them at the same time. So giving your attention where your attention is needed. Sometimes one tower, one area of life is going to need your attention more than the others because the others are actually okay. Your entire life is not crumbling down. It's just these specific areas that need a little bit of extra attention. Part 2 of this is the ability to practice presence, right? If you are in your work tower, living, like you go inside the work tower, you're not able to be in family tower in all the other towers. You have to be present in work. Now, I know for some of us, it's easier to do that than others just based on our circumstance, but to the best of our ability this week, practicing that presence in what we're doing. If you are holiday shopping, just holiday shop. Don't feel guilty that you aren't cooking dinner that night and you're doing takeout, or that you have dishes in the sink, or that you forgot to do the laundry, whatever it may be. It's like, you know what? I can't do those things right now anyways because I am in this tower. I can't just go to that tower because then I'm no longer here. So I am going to be present in my holiday shopping, not worried about the other towers, the other areas of life, because I know that once I'm done here, then I can go over there and let that area have my attention. Yeah. So overall this week, in terms of the tower card, yes, there might be a lot going on. Yes, there is quite a bit of overwhelm, but practice that healthy compartmentalization to be able to be present in what you're doing and also find more enjoyment in that, right? We find so much more enjoyment when we're present, but be able to realize that life is actually good. Certain things are challenging. Certain things need your attention, but overall, it's actually okay. Yeah? Okay. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. Beautiful. So that is the Knight of Swords. This card tells us, yes, we might feel a little bit nervous around some things. Yes, there might be some hesitation to move forward, but please keep going. Feel the fear and do it anyways, right? And it's about allowing yourself to keep the eye on the end goal and be like, all right, I know this is a little scary. I know I'm going out of my comfort zone. I know I'm trying something new. I know I'm almost at the end, or I know I'm just beginning. Wherever you are on your journey, I'm scared, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Knight of Swords asks you to kind of just bite the bullet and do it. Yeah, within reason, and obviously keeping your safety and all of that in mind. But Knight of Swords is kind of telling you, it is telling you, don't let your hesitation win. You might have some nervousness or some insecurity or some fear around certain things, but that just means that you're growing and expanding. So please keep moving forward. With this card, you also have, yes, 5 of Cups. They're saying that there might be times right now that, and I want to give you all such a big hug because all of these cards are telling me that things feel a little heavy right now. Yes, there's a lot of excitement and joy, but maybe you're feeling down on yourself, or maybe you're feeling just pain or sad, maybe with no explanation, and that's okay. 5 of Cups says right now there's been a lot of focus on what's not going right. Maybe if we want to label that as the negative, the heaviness. And if you look at this card, and hopefully it's not blurry as I hold it up, there's 3 cups that have fallen over, and she's so sad, right? Her water, her wine, whatever she's drinking has spilled. But there are still 2 that are standing up. And she could choose to focus on those too, right? Oh my gosh, everything's actually okay. And so how this Five of Cups card is relating to the Knight of Swords, your focus on what's not going right is fueling your hesitation to move forward. So instead, we want to focus on what is going right, what you do have, to fuel your inspiration to just move through any hesitation that's there. Yeah. So instead of, I don't have this isn't going right, this is working against me, I can't do it. It's, you know what? This one thing is going right, or these 10 things are going right, and I might be scared, but I'm going for it. Yeah. So really allowing yourself to find the positive. Yeah. Okay. And finally, okay, we have the Devil card. This is the card of attachment and or addiction. I'm going to come back to it in a moment because I want to see what the second card is here. Okay, with it we have the Hierophant. Interesting. So these two cards feel separate from a little bit from what's been going on over here. The Devil card talks about the need to detach from the things that feel like they are strangling you, from the things that feel like they are controlling you. This could be anything from poor habits to what you're eating, to your thought processes, to the way that you work, to inner critic, to actual addictions, social media, substance, whatever it may be for you. And your guidance to move through that is through learning. The Hierophant card is through learning and mentorship. So this is actually a really great week to buy the book that's going to help you change your habits. Hire the therapist that's going to help you change your mindset. Go to the substance support groups that are going to help you let go of that addiction, heal that addiction, move forward from that addiction. But what's required this week is the ability to face that shadow, the shadow of the devil energy. What is keeping hold on you? What is, holding you tight to a place of you feeling like, I can't move. And I guess it does kind of relate to this because there's this feeling of so much is going on, I can't do anything. And they're like, if you just seek a mentor or knowledge and information around these addictions or these habits or these attachments that are not serving you and start moving through that. Focus on the positive. Feel the fear and do it anyways, knowing that you are strong enough and worthy enough to have the life that you want. And trust that this overwhelm is going to pass because you can manage it, right? What a beautiful way to end the year and start 2023. Yeah. So this is the week to kind of really face the darkness that maybe has been lingering or looming. And I think a lot of us, what's coming up is like, no, it's the holidays. It's supposed to be a happy time of year. I'm happy. But actually, maybe there's things that need our attention right now. And likely because of these cards, it's not a maybe, there are things that need our attention right now. Again, habits, fears, self-doubt, addiction, attachments to people, relationships, situations, whatever it may be, or even just this feeling of like addiction to the need to have everything perfect and get everything done, therefore contributing to this tower overwhelm. Right? And then if we fall short, Five of Cups is like, I'm the worst. I didn't get everything done today. Therefore, I can't do anything. So I'm not going to move forward as the Knight of Swords wants me to. Right? So in summary, they actually do kind of all fit together. These two cards here, the Devil and the Hierophant, are also somewhat standing on their own because this might be a bigger, I don't want to say issue, but a bigger situation that is kind of getting kicked off this week and starting that healing process this week. But it does tie into the other pieces because of the way that our addictions or our habits or our attachments can actually influence our stagnation and our resistance to move forward. And the final piece they're saying is they make it so easy to focus on the negative, and they make it so easy to focus on what is not going right instead of choosing to see what is going right, choosing to find your strength, choosing to move through that fear, choosing to trust that you are worthy and deserving of everything, right? You are royalty. That was the first thing they said. You deserve it all. So this week, as you're moving through this, maybe a mantra could be, I am worthy of joy, of freedom, of happiness, of abundance, of whatever it is that you know that you are worthy of. And letting that be your anchor as you're moving through the rest of this work. Yeah? Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please feel free to jump into the comments, share how this resonated with you. If you need support or even just need to vent, like I am so overwhelmed, or if you want to write down what your pillars of life are, or what addiction or attachment you're going to start healing and how you're going to do that, the Hierophant, right? What is your action step through learning? If you want to tell us what you're working towards and how you're going to bust through that fear, what the fear is and how you're going to move through that, and what something positive is that's going to help you, fuel that inspiration to keep moving forward. Whatever it is you feel called to share, please do so in the comments so that we can all, celebrate you and cheer you on as you're moving through, okay? All right, thank you so much for being here. If you feel called to donate to what I call the love jar, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. This helps me to show up with energy for you every single week. So thank you so much for your generosity there. Again, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Feel free to share it with a friend who you think might receive something from it. I would love to connect with your favorite people. And I'm sending so much love and light your way. I will see you again on Thursday for your Reiki Charged Guided Meditation, and again next Monday for your tarot reading.